80% of chronic diseases could be reversed through fasting. Here's how I reversed mine through intermittent fasting. There are different types of fast. There is one that is called the 5-2, whereby you get to eat for 5 days and you fast for 2 days. I have never tried that personally. Then there is the 16-8, whereby you fast for 16 hours and you eat within an 8-hour period. And then there is the 24, and then there is the OMAD, whereby you get to eat 1 meal in a day. There has always been this narrative that when you have ulcers, you're not supposed to go for longer periods without eating. And so I was very much afraid. If I start on this fast, and then probably things go haywire, what was I supposed to do? And I did a lot of research and I decided to give it a try, because I was so tired of the endless trips to the hospital and the meds not working. I had just hit rock bottom. I was like, no, I need to do something else. I need to find a cure. And so I decided gradually. I started with the 16-8, whereby I could fast for 16 hours. The first day I had to listen to my body, and nothing happened. I was totally okay. And so I did not snack in between after breaking my fast until the 8 hours lapsed, and that's when I took my second meal. And so I did that for a week. Yes, I experienced like the symptoms that you usually get, especially if you have not fasted for a very long time or you've never done it your entire life. The headaches, feeling tired more than usual, I experienced them. But after like a week, like my body had started or had gotten used to the fast, I was perfectly okay. And so after week 1, I decided, let me add an hour the next week. So I fast for 17 hours and then I break my fast after and then I eat and then I break my fast after 5 hours. And it worked. And I was like, this thing is working. And the funny thing is, my bloating started going down. My nausea, the same. I was no longer feeling tired in the afternoon, and I was like, I'm getting better. So I decided to continue. I added more hours as I continued to listen to my body until I got to 20 hours, and that is where I can say I reaped most benefits, because it is very therapeutic to your brain. It is also very helpful to your gut, because my bloating completely went away. Remember, I was still working out, and what I can also say really helped me was I used to really eat a nutrient dense meal, especially after breaking my fast, and I stopped eating all the trash and the crap. I could eat healthy. I started eating a lot of fats. I could eat some protein and very little carbs, especially if it was the simple carbs. I dropped them and I added the complex carbohydrates. And let me tell you, the feeling of you're no longer bloated, you're no longer afraid that if I eat this, my ulcers are going to flare up. It was like I was born again. It was great. And so after months and months of doing this, I won't say that it happened like within 2 months. No, it was months and months of doing it. Like after, let's say, 6 months, I completely forgot about my ulcers. I could no longer like eat the pineapples or the passion fruits, because every time I could eat them, they could flare up my ulcers. But after embarking on intermittent fasting, I could eat like the beans. I could eat those things that are told that had a lot of gas, and I could not get any reaction from them. And it's been now 2 years free from ulcers. The benefits of intermittent fasting, they are massive. Are some of the benefits that I reaped through doing intermittent fasting, and you too will also reap once you embark on it. The number one thing was my ulcers got naturally healed. The second thing was my hunger pangs went away, and I realized that I did not need to frequently eat most of the time like I used to, because I could only eat when I'm hungry or after breaking my fast. The other thing was my cravings, my sugar cravings, all of them, they went away. The other thing that happened is that the bloating, the digestive issues that I had, all of them got healed through intermittent fasting. Another thing, another benefit of intermittent fasting is that it is anti-aging. You glow and you start having a smoother skin. And also another thing is that it is anti-cancer. This happens through a process called autophagy, which is the recycling of old damaged cells and microbes. Another thing that is going to happen is that your brain is going to work better and faster. You're not going to have brain fogs. And also another benefit is that you're going to lose weight. That stubborn belly fat that you have tried to work on it and it is not going away, try doing longer fasts and you're going to start seeing those inches dropping. They're going to start dropping like crazy. Last and not least, intermittent fasting, it is absolutely free. And so guys, get to take care of your bodies because it is the only place that you live in. And I'm going to see you on my next video.